Cool. Yeah, we're in the Crown Mine Village, one of the oldest formal settlements in Johannesburg that was catering for mine workers. So basically, as the mine's getting established and developing, there was a need to settle mine workers in some form of, settlement. So the Crown Mine Village is exactly that. So if you want to get a sense of what Johannesburg looked like as it was developing, you look at this house on your left. I think it's on your right, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So it's a shanty town. It started off as a shanty town, but more structured. You know. And this is a perfect example of that era, you know. And then obviously, as time went by, they started, using bricks and stuff like that. And then you can see on my right here, then this is then what it developed into. And then, yeah, maybe we'll just take a say, look, this is an asset. Can something be done?
I agree.
So that we could do our work, and not only do that, but share the knowledge and the history of these places. So, this is one spot that I would normally take my clients, because I think it's a really important site in terms of understanding the history of Johannesburg. You can see the houses. There's also interesting things about the place. At some point, Mandela once lived here as well. I think Mandela keeps on popping. I don't know whether he's being used as a draw card, but there is that narrative that he once was. I think he hid here. He used this place as a hiding place when he was wanted by the apartheid police. So Crown Mine Village was one of his hiding places. And then we will take you to it was a recreational center, a spot whereby the workers could have a drink, play pool, dance, listen to music. So this whole model of settlements with miners, it is so similar. They try to contain workers in one spot and make sure that they have everything within the vicinity, so that they're not able to venture out. So it's like trying to keep them in one spot at all the time. And you see it here as well. Yeah, it started accommodating black miners, I think, in the 80s. Some of the people that live here are descendants of those mine workers. Because I think in mid-80s, like 85, 86, somewhere around there, when black people were allowed to live around here, there was a promise made, because the mine that was close by, it was called Crown Mines. It was somewhere around there. There used to be a shaft here. So they used to walk to work. So they were, when it was closed down, they still were staying here, and they were promised that, at some stage, they'll be given title deeds for these houses and so forth. And I mean, it's a struggle that is still ongoing, because no one really knows in terms of ownership and really what should happen to this place. And I think those are some of the dynamics that are playing themselves out. Is, do you preserve it as a heritage place, or do you develop it into a residential place for the people who live here? So I guess those are some of the challenges that are facing this place. If you ask me, my bias will be towards preserving it, but still allowing the people to live here, and try to utilize the people who are around here, train them in terms of guiding people about the space, and you know, create job employment opportunities. You know, there's a hall that I earlier mentioned, so we're gonna go see that space. That's where, you know, the miners used to wind down during their spare time or during weekends when they're not down in the mine. You want to ask anything, Dave?
No, I do want to ask. So tell us about a time. I know you bring a lot of people here to do shooting and all that. So if you bring in tourists here, why there is no interest to redevelop the place? Is it an historical place and all? What do you think is the...
I can't answer that. Okay? I mean, the explanation I just gave now, maybe, you know, all these dynamics about ownership, is it supposed to be a residential, or do you just preserve it as a museum, living museum? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But I would love just to see it.
Like an official response?
Yeah. Or just being preserved, just being clean, and just being, you know, decent, so that, you know, you can bring people here comfortably. You know, it reminds me of, you know, when you go to America, you find cowboy cities,
yes,
cowboy towns, like, that are still preserved.
Like ghost cities most,
yes,
but they still, because they're valuable for the area itself, for the historical significance.
I couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah, no, you're right. I agree with you.
Yeah. So this is the place. This was the hall, Gentleman's Hall. This was a spot to be. So it's currently being used by the community who live around here as a creche, daycare for young kids. So you will bear with us. We'll try not to show the young ones, but we'll try to do up the best inside, just to show you, get a sense of what's inside. Please come. Yeah, so this is another, like, traveling back in time, like time travel. You know?
Wow.
You walk in here. But obviously, you know, there's a lot of little modern touches that were, you know, included during the course of the years as time went by. But
everything is like basically original.
Yeah.
The wooden floors, the wood on the walls.
Yeah.
Crown Mines Recreation Center.
Yeah.
So tell us about the story of the crown.
Legend says that when Queen Victoria was here at one point, visiting South Africa on a state visit, her crown was here, kept here.
But any reason why specifically here? Because
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no knowledge, but look at this. It gives you the whole sense.
So this used to be an hotel?
This used to be just for men.
Wow.
Because these used to be divided. So I think only men were allowed here. And then on this side, this was for women.
This has so much potential for redevelopment.
And this was for women.
Imagine boosting this little, you know, town and make this a proper hotel.
Come have a look at this. Here.
Oh, look at the fireplace.
Yeah.
Skylight.
Yeah, these are the bathrooms.
Wow.
And I have to give credit to the community that currently lives here, because I think
they try to keep it the best they can, eh?
Yeah, this could have been vandalized a long time ago.
Think about it. Even there is no smell of damp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, they did an incredible, even preservation where they did it amazingly.
Yes.
No.
The little resources that they have. I mean, these people are not being paid or anything, but here they are. Oh, I think someone lives.
Sure.
Oh, okay. There's also another area here.
Sure. This is the heritage of Johannesburg itself, you know.
Yeah.
This is not an excuse to be like this.
Yeah.
The ceiling's still with
Yeah.
And these ceilings are wood, or is just me?
The what?
Because I see the wood on that side. Is this all?
This here?
Yeah. No, wood. I mean like the ceiling.
No, the ceiling, that's metal.
That's
those
metal.
Are the, what do they call those?
Corrugated.
No. Pressed ceiling.
Press. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pressed ceiling.
Sure, but I'm telling you, for a 100-year-old building, this looks.
Well kept,
Look at the quality of the the wood. The way it was varnished.
Yeah.
Wow. Sure, this is like.
I'm not sure if is this taking us to the other room. Oh yeah, we can go in here.
Okay. So I think that I know the majestic fireplace, eh? So even the carpet.
This carpet, we don't know how many years it is, but it could be.
No, I'm really shocked. This place.
Yeah, and this was the kitchen. I think there are a bit of modern elements here.
Yeah, this is where they used to serve the stuff to the main room.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still part of the preparation room, the kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, some people might know about this place or might have read about it. So what we provide is an opportunity to be in this space and explore it, and trying to also generate some form of activity for the people who live around here. So I work a lot with people who live here. There's one gentleman called Kenny and a lady called Tuli. So they become kind of like my guide, the guide for the guide.
Yeah.
So it's good to also collaborate and
completely
leverage on each other's
strengths.
Yeah.
No, wow. So well kept secret, eh?
See that?
Yeah. Beautiful thing that the called door frame probably. The call. And look, they kept everything.
Yeah.
It's like one single piece. It's not like wow. The ladies here, they did an amazing job, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at how well preserved this is. This yo man, I'm telling you. We waste so much money in this country with stuff that doesn't matter, and then we find these places, eh?
Yeah.
And this is something that can